Everybody in the shop was like they wasted money on these fights because it's no action.
Yeah. It ain't no waste of money. It's entertainment because people want to see him either lose or win.
They feel like he's running or something.
Whatever, man. Listen,
that's the strategy.
Look, the bottom line is this. Bottom line is this. Then don't order the fight.
I mean, situations, of course.
Don't order the fight.
Boxing is an entertainment.
He's been the best thing for fighting.
Boxing is an entertainment sport, but when it comes to us purists, when it comes to boxing or us fighters.
The problem with boxing,
when it comes to us fighters, we understand what he's doing. But when it comes to other people,
I'm gonna tell you the problem. I'm gonna tell you the problem with boxing. Floyd not included because he's an enigma. Like, if you look at when Spanish people fight, that shit be filled with Spanish people. When London people fight in America, that shit is more London people than it is American. But when somebody black fight, black people don't come out for black people. It's a harder thing. That's why, like, what Floyd does that's smart is he usually fights somebody Spanish. So then he gets the Spanish market, and then he gets whatever black people show up or people that hate him enough to
a lot of black people show up.
But that's the problem with our sport. It's very evident. The problem is as far as black people in the sport, black people don't support black people. Like, if we go to London, there ain't gonna be nobody black in the crowd.
If he fights,
somebody from Argentina come to Argentina, that shit is packed with Argentina in motherfucking New York. Or somebody come from any other place.
Like a Cotto when he fights in New York.
When Cotto fight in New York, Spanish, it's like the Puerto Rican Day parade up in there.
Stupid.
But somebody black go fight, you can barely pack up Atlantic City.
And other countries too, like, they really appreciate this sport. Like, if Floyd fight in London right now, he's selling out any and every stadium in there.
It's just, but why you think that is though? Why we don't support each other like that? And other people do. I was thinking that because the countries are smaller and they're a bigger star in the country, so maybe that could be it. But still, it'd be like, damn, it's like maybe because there's so many black people, it's not a big deal. You know what I mean?
It's definitely the case because here in the U.S. we have so many stars.
Yeah,
so many stars here.
Like Pacquiao's the only star, so of course when he show up, everybody going.
Yeah.
So you could approach it like that as well. But see, that's the thing is when you look at something, you got to look at both perspectives. You could either be grumpy about it, or you could look at it from like what the realistic math is. That's the math. It still be like something someone could be, black people don't support, but maybe there's a reason why. Like I never thought about it like that. So I just had to change my heart. Now I gotta reapproach it. It happens. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad, because I was wondering, I was like, why black people don't support each other? I was mad, famous black people.
Yeah, we got too many out here, man.
Yeah. So then what do you do to compensate for that? Like, not everybody could just keep winning like 40, 50 straight.
You're right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
That's the thing. What do you do is what I'm saying. That's why you be thinking about always having to invest. I feel like as a boxer, because at any second you could get knocked out or your career could be kind of like set back, you always feel this insecure need to invest in other things.
You have to.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's a fucked up place to be at times.
I mean, I think just for boxing, just any sport in general, but definitely boxing is, one of those sports that you just fall in love when you love so much, but it's hard to really, get that love, from the sport, especially when you're going through so much just to prepare and you're beating yourself up so much, and even if you lose or something happens, you can
training camp. What exactly? Walk somebody through what training camp really is. Not 24/7, but what is it for?
Like I said, like people really don't know the type of shit we go through when it comes to training camp, just preparing for it. Like,
So what time do you wake up?
Either probably 8 or 10 weeks of just training camp. We get up early in the mornings, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. We get our runs in 6, 7, 8 miles, and we hit the boxing gym later on. And we train for another 2 hours. And later on, after that night.
How many weeks of that?
Shit, probably about 10 weeks.
That's a lot.
10 weeks,
and
non-stop.
And there's no hanging out?
No hanging out. I mean, on the weekends we can hang out, but the hangouts are different.
No girls,
no women, no women. We gotta stick to a specific diet. We can't eat what we want to eat.
Like what can't you like? What type of diet?
Like a cheeseburger. You can't eat cheeseburger.
No, you can't eat none of that fat and shit. You just gotta stick to it. You gotta stick to a lot of clean carbs, a lot of vegetables, a lot of water. You know what I mean? We try to cut it. That's easy.
No juice,
you just gotta make sure that machine is clean and strong. No juices, none of that shit.
Unless you're
juicing, you can just juice some natural juices and things like that.
You have like a chef and all that? You have a chef?
Yeah. That's why they just stick to the Pacific diet.
How many people be up there with you?
Me, I don't really take too many people to training camp with me, man, because I get real grumpy when it get close to fight time. which a lot of fighters do. You know, while we going through camp, we going through it, everything is fine, but a good 2-3 weeks.
Why you think you get grumpy? Like, what is that about?
Because
you ain't get no girls, you ain't
because
eating, you gotta fuck somebody up.
I mean, everything started taking a toll on you. Everything started taking a toll on you. You going through
the same niggas for 10 weeks?
Exactly. You seeing the same people. You see the same people. You going through the same routine, working your ass off every day. You gotta lose weight. You gotta drop weight. You gotta, you dealing with so much bullshit. And fight time coming up, and you gotta do interviews, all this other bullshit.
That's why they get
it's
that money.
A lot going on. You know what I'm saying? So you get aggravated. You get. So everybody on my team, they can see it in me a good week and a half, 2 weeks before fight time. They see me look different. They see me get aggravated.
How many people you take though?
Shit, probably at the most, probably 3 or 4 people.
3 or 4, damn. And then how many sparring partners?
Shit, I probably have like 4 or 5 sparring partners.
So how many times a day do you physically get into a ring and fight?
A day? Shit, we don't do it once. Once we get in there, probably
so,
2 hours.
So how
that's in the boxing gym.
How many rounds?
It just depends. We first start off, it just depends when we start off, 6-7 rounds by the end of the game. Yeah.
6-7 rounds a day.
A spar.
Of somebody trying to punch you in your face.
But, towards the end of camp, we're going 13, 14 rounds. That's
every day.
That's just sparring. And we get out of that ring and we go hit the bags, we hit the pads. So I say like the whole process of just being in the boxing gym is about 2.5 hours. And that's probably like second workout of the day.
And then with the physical conditioning,
we gotta do strength conditioning, we still gotta run, we gotta do.
What time do we finish?
Shit, this last camp, shit, every night I was finishing 8:30, 9 o'clock.
So what you do what you just tired? What time you go to bed?
I go to bed at least, I try to go to bed at least by 10, try to.
So what you do
try to eat when I get back.
Every day for 2 months?
Every day for 2 months?
At night, yeah.
Shit, that's it. Those are my days.
Well, like with the television and shit?
TV.
No days off, no Saturday, Sunday.
We get days off from time to time. You need your body to rest.
What you do?
And that's the thing.
Go to the movies?
And like the place where I have training camp at is real secluded, so I don't really do shit. Even on days off, I sit in the house.
Watch TV.
And nothing for me to do. I watch tape. I watch fight tape, or sometimes go up the street, go to the movies.
You can read a book, man.
That's it. That's it.
I don't care how big the corporation is that's backing you. If it's not your money, you're not the boss.